People, I think it can be easily agreed that you should not be filling your children's head with the mindset of materialism at formative stages in life. The woman whom I will now introduce you to is the prime example of the kind of mother you should not be to your son or daughter.
My son gonna get mad and storm out to Carly. He on the phone fussing at his girlfriend. Ain't got $1 in the bank.
Hold up, I'm black, but this is like level 10 ebonics. Let me grab a malt liquor and a Black and Mild real quick.
I said, girl, you ain't got a lot of broke niggas be on the phone telling you what to do.
So we're already coming in strong, okay? By her own words, do not let a nigga with no money tell you what to do. Madam, I'm not sure how old your son is, so I'll come at this from two different angles. If your son is over the age of 25 and he's still living with you with no money, then I can see where that might be valid. But you still have no place in trying to set the frame for someone else's relationship. Mind you, I don't think that living with your parents is a bad thing. I moved out of my parents' place just recently at the age of 25, and I know some people who have more things going on than me who still live with their parents. In reality, it's a lack of ambition, drive, or money that makes the point valid, though if you're a full-time student, then having no money is kind of a given, and it isn't your fault. Stay strong, kings. But even then, breaking down what she's saying with any bit of logic just kind of tears the whole thing apart. I personally believe that she doesn't even fully grasp what it is that she's saying, or the point that she's trying to portray about how men should treat women to all of her online besties. The combination of those cum catcher eyelashes and septum piercings with the capital G-O-D awful earrings tell me a few things about this woman, but I'll hold out for now.
He done got at the car, slammed the door, talking about I can't tell my girlfriend what to do. Not when you broke, nigga.
I got the weirdest feeling that this mouth breather is talking about a child, somebody probably between the ages of 16 to 20. And I tried looking into her account to see if she posted any more stories about her kid to try and confirm the age. This Queen Erin the First. Quick scroll through her page and I didn't, so at least she's allowing her kid to stay anonymous. Props to her, gotta give the kudos where they come. I did find this video, however, that I thought would be interesting to share with you guys. I think it's interesting to get some insight on the kind of parenting this person likes to parade around on the internet.
You didn't look bad at all.
This is a no face, no case interview.
Okay, well, what you gotta say? What you want to say to the people?
They were saying that I don't like black women because they're loud.
Oh,
Racism.
Okay.
That's not true.
They said that you would never date a black woman because you got a big loudmouth mama.
Oh, is that so?
What you gotta say about that?
Wouldn't that make me want to date a black woman more? Because that's what I'm used to.
Oh, what a clean save. There's a future for this kid yet.
It just don't make no sense. But me personally, I just like what I like.
Which is what? What do you like?
I like respectful women.
So you have chosen death.
All right, that video itself was 3 minutes long. If you want to watch the entire thing and see what kind of other enriching content she has on her channel, you can go ahead and check it out if you want. I'm going to get back to the main thing. But based on the way he talks, yeah, that's definitely a child. Ooh, nice follower count. Wish I could say the same. Anyway, let's finish listening to what she has to say.
Girl, you ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga telling you what to do. Hey, go ahead and hang up on him, black. It ain't even a flip phone. I don't care. Flip it, black. Hey, I ain't gotta listen to nothing that you say. I'm the one that's buying you a new shirt. Child, he done got mad at me and talking about, why are you gotta say these things? This is why I don't want to talk on the phone around you, because why would you say that to my girlfriend? She does need to listen to me.
I don't think that he made an incorrect statement. I mean, don't tell other people how to run their relationship. I mean, it's one thing if he was being a jerk to his girlfriend, but you don't shame him in that manner. You should, as a parent, be responsible for how he develops, and you should sit them down and drop some eggs on them for the future. It's actually not that hard. I'm not saying necessarily parenting isn't hard, but sitting your kid down to give them good advice definitely isn't. Oh wait, that's a part of parenting. Could have fooled me. Okay, based on what we've heard so far, it's safe to say that we are dealing with a grown woman beaming down on a child. And because he has no money, he can't tell his girlfriend what to do. What is he even telling her? And also, does that mean that if he had money, he can just talk to her any kind of crazy? I don't get the logic this person, whose vote is worth just as much as yours, is trying to say right now. And that actually scares me. She has a driver's license.
Black, it ain't even a flip phone. I don't care. Flip it, black. Hey, Hey, I ain't gotta listen to nothing that you say.
It's always the loud ones that clap their hands for even more sound. They need to add multipliers to their sonic screeches because losing your voice over a minute-long video just isn't enough, apparently. I get a feeling this woman was a bully in high school. I mean, it's actually kind of obvious, but there's this phenomenon that affects a lot of adults after graduating from high school, and it's the fact that they never grew out of their teenage tendencies. And this isn't me hopping on a soapbox saying, all women are bad. It just feels like it's becoming more prevalent to see that there are genuinely a lot of women that aren't faced with the same realities that men are. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, a good thing in the sense that look at how far we've moved along as a society that we can completely shield a group of people from the harshness of reality? Or is it more a bad thing because these people who don't understand how the world actually works are allowed to live in it and function as they do with little to no repercussions for their actions? Or at least they don't see the repercussions until it's too late. And I think this lady is still in the stage of she doesn't know that what she's doing is actually a bad thing. And don't get me wrong, there are men that exist in this category as well. There definitely are. But when a man fucks up or does some dumb shit, he just gets his ass whooped. And that just doesn't correlate the same for women. And that's a good thing. I don't think women should go around getting their asses whooped, but it's just maybe like a stern talking to or something. You know what I mean? This is why we need fathers in communities. You, viewer, have probably met a few people like this. Short-sighted, ill-mannered, low emotional intelligence, inability to see reason, just assumes that they're always right no matter the situation, low empathy, obnoxious, always mixed up in some drama. I mean, the way she talks, the way she creans her head and laughs as she literally berates her own son, this woman has clearly never grown up, as well as never refusing an extra serving and was forced to continue to live as a taxpayer. I'm actually curious as to what this woman does for money. If I had to guess, I'd say she either works in a call center or at the DMV. Marriage therapist! This is the woman that you trust with your relationship. She's breeding more like her. Consultant! Speaker! Oh, I believe that. But consultant? Marriage and family therapist? Master stylist, I believe, because even though I'm running my mouth about this lady, she's fucking fetch right now. I'm not even gonna trip. They just give anybody licenses these days, huh? I mean, I can't even confirm her licensure. She's just putting it on her TikTok page, so who even knows if it's actually valid? How can you have a platform and a title like that and you're telling your followers that a man's worth is directly proportionate to the amount of money in his bank? I wonder how many relationships she's saved with that logic. And I know, there's a very good chance that this video might be a joke. But certain things that people joke about, it comes from a place of truth. And sometimes when someone watches something that may clearly be a joke, they still internalize it and make it a part of their personality. So it's still dangerous rhetoric nonetheless. And I don't want to make any sweeping judgments, but you look at this woman and you tell me she's in a relationship. Like, no kizzy. She sounds fucking insufferable. There would be no reaction solicited from me if it were revealed that she was in fact a single mother. I'm just saying. Does it really sound like this person is able to have a healthy relationship with a man if her main prerequisite for her giving him even a modicum of respect is for him to have an arbitrary sum of money? What kind of picture does that paint? So you want young women to be money-seeking gremlins? Are we just trying to normalize glorified escorts in this day and age? Do you really think that's the best course of action for the youth? You know what? I'm actually 100% sure she's a single mother, and I'm not sorry. The city girl nonsense has managed to retroactively ruin 2 generations of women in a single summer. It's actually impressive. Now, don't get me wrong, this would be bad faith if I didn't also say that it's a man's job as well to endow knowledge in their sons and daughters, and it's the jobs of parents to give their kids the best leg up possible. And I'm not saying this woman doesn't care about her kid. What I am saying is that loading up your smartphone to regale the internet about how you dunked on a child probably isn't the best way to go. My goodness, this woman's teeth are beautiful. Too bad they're constantly covered in the shit that spills out of her mouth. I want to believe that after this video, or even before this video, she went to her son to talk about what it was that she meant about speaking to a woman and how to respect them. But how can you actually put a positive spin on what she was telling us in this video? Like, this isn't the dunk you think it is. You can't convince me she isn't bitter by the way she talks. You can't convince me that she isn't a single mother by how readily she's willing to humiliate her own flesh and blood on the internet. And you know what? If she isn't single, someone do a wellness check on her, man. I think he might be getting a bit too friendly with a 356 snub nose.
I'm the one that's buying you a new shirt. Child, Child, he done got mad at me and talking about, why are you gotta say these things? This is why I don't want to talk on the phone around you, because why would you say that to my girlfriend? She doesn't need to listen to me. She ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga. I don't care who, listen, my son or not. You ain't gotta listen to this nigga, ain't even got no money. Please, he asking you for stuff and then want to tell you what to do. I wish you would ask me for something and then you want to tell me what to do. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, so she does have a man. Everything I just said is invalid. I know where to take my L's when they come. I'm sitting here single as a mug. So if she's able to hold the nigga down, then that's more props to her, especially with a mouth like that. But still, someone check up on that dude. Say what you guys want. In reality, I think this woman is really pretty, and it's always a shame when you see a nice looking person and they ruin it by opening their mouths. After watching this video, she probably opens her mouth a lot. I would be surprised if after posting this video, she immediately did a food review. Okay, let me stop. In all seriousness, parents, don't humiliate your kids online. This is no different than when you see fathers posting their kids and it's some kind of psychologically cruel punishment, like smashing their game station or having them shave their head or walking in the rain or some shit. Arguably, I believe those kinds of videos teach the right lessons about actions and consequences without actually hurting your kid, but posting it online is corny as hell. Discipline your kids in the privacy of your home and don't hop on the gram to talk about how your 16-year-old is a broke ass nigga. Shit is mad lame and you're too old for that kind of foolishness, let's be for real. I think airing out drama is lame anyway, but spilling the tea on children is beyond whack. Do better, let's go. I'm glad the only two apps my mom knows are Facebook and YouTube. There are way too many people telling on themselves in the worst way possible, only for a couple hundred likes. This shit is getting ridiculous. Get your parents off of the internet before they destroy your generational significance. Oh my goodness. Peace.